Grab a drink and pull up a chair. Today on Crash City Downtown, we're talking about rings, lights, and some massive exits. We got our first look at DCU's lanterns.
You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are.
The Indie God makes his comeback in WWE 2K26.
But I am back in the WWE 2K series, that's right.
And it seems like an iconic duo in TNA have finally had enough and have departed the locker room. Let's get into it. What wasn't on my bingo card? HBO saying whoops and showing the trailer for DCU's Lanterns a day early. And let me be honest, this is going to be one of my favorite shows of the year. Kyle Chandler and Aaron Peer being their now iconic roles of Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart are taking over and taking the next step in DCU's long new storyline, going with Lanterns. Now, first and foremost, let's kind of be clear on this, because there has been just a little bit of backlash. Lanterns is going to feature, at least rumored, all of the Lantern Corps. That is why it is called Lanterns most prominently. It is not only the Green Lanterns, and the Green Lanterns will be the front runner of the show, but in the trailer, they do make jokes that they are the only humans of the Green Lantern Corps, so working with other Green Lanterns couldn't be a little difficult. Now, probably the best part about this is we didn't really know if this was going to be a buddy cop comedy way of getting the Green Lanterns into the universe. Instead, it's a heavy true detective story, something like what Yellowstone originally was in the first couple of seasons, or Longmire, or anything like that. So it'll be interesting to see how a kind of asshole-ish Kyle Chandler handles the newly given ring of Jon Stewart. And even in the trailer himself, he says he's been a Green Lantern for months and hasn't gotten to use the ring. So, seeing the fact that the Marine veteran, Jon Stewart, not being able to actually utilize the weapon that he's given is going to be an extra interesting piece to the Green Lantern story. And I can't wait to see what Hal Jordan does later on. The trailer confirms for an August release in 2026 on HBO Max. Now, this does beg the question, does the terrestrial mystery approach work for the Green Lantern Corps, or are fans going to miss the intergalactic scale? Always ready and never finished, the Indie God makes his way to WWE 2K26. It was confirmed that Matt Cardona himself will be in the Season 3 pass of WWE 2K26. And something on an extra note, it seems like Brian Pillman and Brian Pillman Jr. will be joining him.
Ringside Pass number 3 is going to include the legendary Brian Pillman. That's right. You're going to get to play as me. You're going to get to play as my father.
In that very iconic pass. So it seems like the Indie God is ready for anything. Now on to the biggest news that we have for this week, and something that has hit the world of not only TNA, but potentially other wrestling companies later on down the line. It seems like Mance Warner and Stephanie DeLander have officially quit TNA. So what happened? And let's kind of break this down just a little bit from what we've gotten to learn. It all boils down to medical clearance. Stephanie DeLander is coming off neck surgery, and it seems like WWE's own medical team even gave her the okay. TNA isn't going to risk it, and they refuse to give her the green light. Now, we don't know all of the details, and we really don't know why Mance Warner quit or why this hurt them so much. But it definitely seems like Stephanie DeLander and Mance Warner are just done with wrestling for now. Now, this begs the question because AJ Francis and Mance Warner were right in the middle of a story. And of course, everybody knowing AJ Francis, he will definitely play into what is going on. But this kind of shocks everybody and leads us to wonder, is this a work or are they officially done? Stephanie has already teased that she should be ready and clear to go April 1st. So, this only begs the question. Are we about to see an indie god and indie queen reunion on the main roster? Or has Mance Warner and Stephanie DeLander's time near the WWE and working in that inner circle has come to an end? We'll see later on. But I just want to thank you guys for watching this episode, coming and hanging out with me for a little bit, and chilling out over here on Downtown. I hope you guys do definitely enjoy these, and I've seen the subscriber count going up, so this definitely helps a lot. If you guys have any other ideas, or if there's anything that you guys want me to cover, just say it in the comments. We'll talk about it. Who knows? Might be a really good topic for another episode. Remember to head over and watch the interviews for the Crash City podcast. That's kind of our baby over here. Most importantly, stay around the city. You never know what's going to happen, and you never know who you're going to see. I'll catch you guys later. I just want you guys to know I'm very proud of you guys, and I'm very thankful for everything that we're getting to build. So, just head over, walk around, see what you can find over in the city, and we'll catch you in the next video. Later.